Hello, beautiful souls. This is going to be a very specific twin flame reading, a message from a divine masculine to a divine feminine. And I say this is going to most likely be very specific and will most likely only apply to a certain group within our channel, our collective here, is because I was receiving a lot of specific images and kind of flashes of insights for this particular message that were very specific. And because of this, I feel that these specific images for sure will not resonate with everyone, but I do hope that this message reaches whoever needs to hear it. So as always, only take what connects with you personally. I'm going to get started by shuffling the Energy Oracle cards deck. If you would like me to channel a specific message for you and your person, be sure to subscribe to this channel or double check that you are subscribed, because when you subscribe to the channel, I'm actually able to channel more specifically for you and even bring forth future messages from your person or for your situation as well. So what I was getting right away, I'll just tell you some of the images I was getting for this person. The first thing was a city, specifically a city at night. I was seeing kind of the lights from the tall buildings, like skyscraper level buildings. So I feel that the person I'm channeling here could live in a big city, or one person in this situation could live in a very urban area, or alternatively, they could have visited a city like this or spent time there together. I also kept hearing the sound of rain. So rain could somehow be significant to you or to your person. It could be raining a lot where they live right now. But I also got that for some, this could be kind of metaphoric. This person could feel as though it's always raining without you. And right away, as I was saying that, the fourth chakra, the heart chakra card in the upright position came out here. I heard someone say, like, what have I done? It's almost like someone is having some kind of profound realization, like, wait a second, my heart is profoundly opening to you and realizing how much I love you, how much I care about you. But there's this feeling almost of like being, for some reason, I'm seeing someone like left waiting at an airport, or somehow an airport being significant to someone here, or flying. But there's almost this feeling of being left waiting, being left hanging for someone in this situation. I'm sorry I left you waiting. That's what I get for someone as well. I feel that this masculine I'm channeling is going through this really powerful heart-opening experience that has caused him to think back into the past and feel this sense of nostalgia for someone that I feel he perceives that he left hanging in some sense. This could even be a divine feminine he feels like he left hanging. Some other visuals I was getting for certain people are summer nights, walking in a park, and the idea of never saying something out loud. So something that is felt but never really said out loud. Also, the word rose came out, so roses could be significant to someone, but I also see this metaphoric visual of a man handing someone a rose. It's like this feeling of the roses were from me. That's like what I'm getting, but it's like not literal roses, I don't think, for most people. It's like it's symbolic here. It's like that feeling you felt, that feeling of warmth in your heart center, that overwhelming feeling of love, divine feminine that you were feeling. I feel like this masculine is saying, that was from me. That was something that I sent you because of how I was feeling. Even though I feel like the divine feminine on the other side of this feels like she's kind of going crazy for feeling the way that she felt, for feeling this connection really strongly in her heart space. I feel like it hit this feminine out of nowhere one night recently. I do feel these are twin flames in some form of separation. I'm strongly feeling that this is at the least a geographic separation, if not also a separation in terms of emotions and communication. Door to personal healing and happiness in the reverse position. This card is really giving me that vibe of it's not you, it's me, except we talk about that phrase as being really cliche, but this masculine really means it. Like on a soul level, he feels like, wow, I am getting kind of emotional channeling this because he is feeling so emotional. And I hear him saying, you were perfect. It wasn't you. There wasn't anything you did wrong. There wasn't anything you could have done differently. You were perfect. It was me. It was on me in the sense that I was the one who wasn't healed in this situation. And I'm sorry. The word drove came out. I hear someone saying, I drove you away, but also I'm getting the image of a man or a masculine energy just driving his car around and around in this place, which I do feel is a city, driving at night, potentially even when it's raining, and just being alone with himself and his thoughts. And I hear him saying, those are the times when I feel you most strongly there with me. And as I was speaking about that, the contract in reverse card came out. So I feel as though there is some kind of karmic contract affecting this situation also. I hear this masculine saying, I'm trying to let go. He's trying to let go of something that feels, even if it's not a literal addiction to a substance, although it might be, this behavior pattern or this connection or this person that is representing these karmic energies feels that addictive. It has that kind of, that energy of like some kind of an addiction that you know is not good for you, but you keep finding yourself going back to it. And I feel that this masculine has been in some kind of cycle, just cycling through this karmic situation. And the divine feminine, I feel, just got tired of it, got tired of running through the same cycles over and over again. But there is this deep soul recognition here beneath all of it, which again, I feel was mostly unspoken. I hear this masculine saying the words we said never scratched the surface of what I was really feeling, but I hope you felt the meaning of the words anyway, because I keep replaying those conversations over and over in my head. And I feel the feminine on the other side of this being like, maybe I just read too much into everything that he said to me. Maybe because he never said it in concrete words. Maybe he didn't really feel that way. But you're not reading too much into it. This masculine on a soul level is here saying, I meant what you thought that I meant, with the words that seemed so meaningless and potentially innocent, but beneath the words there was this deeper level meaning that you could sense, divine feminine. And I feel this masculine saying like, I meant that deeper level meaning, even if I denied it because I was still afraid to face down this pattern, which I feel for some is a person, potentially a third-party feminine energy for some that they kept going back to. I hear this kind of phrase of like, she has my world, but you have my soul. It's like this feeling of this masculine feeling this contrast between what is happening in his physical 3D world. Like it's almost like something in his world has ownership of him, has possession of him, that is creating interference within this twin flame connection that he senses on this really deep soul level, even if he's been in a state of denial in the past. And even if he's still denying it out loud, he can't deny it to himself anymore because these emotions he's feeling are really overwhelming. angel of strength in the upright position. I feel this kind of outside looking in energy. I feel this masculine saying, Divine Feminine, I know that you are truly on the rise. You are becoming more confident, more empowered, and I admire you all the more for it. But I wish that with the attachment card up right, I wish I wasn't still so negatively attached to things that have been preventing me from fully rising with you in this. Man holding a heart in the reverse position. It's this feeling of, I know I can't fully give you what you deserve, but I want to. It's like this kind of heartbreaking energy of, I know that I still have healing work to do, but I'm watching you from afar and I'm sensing you energetically. I'm admiring you. I'm feeling this breaking over of love for you, even though I have this painful awareness of the way in which I am still tied down. It's this feeling of being tied down to some other reality. It's like I want you, Divine Feminine, to be my reality, but you're like my fantasy. Something about this connection to this masculine, it feels not too good to be true. It feels like fantasy, like this beautiful dream that he doesn't want to wake up from, but that he has to wake up from. And I feel that is the feeling he's getting because he still is in that state of getting flashes of visions for the future with the feminine through his dreams, through the 5D, but still being in the thick of this healing process, still being weighted down to these lower vibrational timelines that we spoke on in my most recent podcast that some of you may resonate with as well. I will leave a link to that in the description box on twin flame timing and timelines within this connection, if that's something that resonates with you. Yeah, but overall, because I know that a lot of this message has seemed somewhat heartbreaking and really emotionally charged from this masculine, the overarching card here is healing, specifically masculine healing, healer of the ages. I am healing in order to become the powerful healer that I came here to be. That's what I hear this masculine saying. I feel that I could be tuning into a masculine who is in the medical field or some kind of job position where he cares for others or provides some kind of support for others medically or otherwise. If not, I feel that this could have been a childhood dream for this masculine. Maybe he always wanted to become a doctor or something like that. I heard paramedic, so someone might be a paramedic. But regardless, I feel that this masculine, whether he knows it or not, is a natural healer, and that's part of why he came here to experience so much pain and so much darkness within him, is to learn healing at a catalyzed rate. Because very often those of us who choose to take on a lot of pain are really natural born healers, very advanced soul level healers who come to this planet to learn wounding, to learn darkness by experiencing it in real time firsthand so that we can enhance our ability to heal others. But as that process is going on, I do feel this masculine, regardless of what he shows on the surface, is spending a lot of time alone and feeling potentially really disconnected with community reversed from his physical reality. I see him sitting like at a kitchen table or with people and just totally zoning out, like being physically present, but energetically, emotionally, completely absent. And I feel those are the moments where he is daydreaming about you, Divine Feminine. And you pick up on that in the form of this love energy that you almost think you're crazy for feeling, but know that that's what's happening here. You are feeling what this masculine is feeling for you. And also at the same time, his feeling of dissatisfaction with the way his current reality looks around him. A desire to break free, to allow this healing process within him to continue, to shift him out of these karmic kind of contract situations and onto these higher timelines where ultimately he will be able to make what he now believes to be a fantasy, that connection with you, that future with you, a reality. And I do see that in the process of happening, but right now he's kind of just stuck in that limbo space. So I'm going to see if I can just get any final messages from this masculine. Letting you down was the worst decision I made. For some reason, I got this image of a masculine who almost said things to the feminine here like, why don't we just run away together? Let's just escape together. Or kind of fed into these daydreams or fantasies, plans even, promises for the future with her. But I feel that in the end, these things to the feminine felt like empty words and empty promises. She felt like he didn't really mean these things because there's this feeling of being let down by this masculine. But what he's saying here with the other card that came out is, I let my ego get in our way. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw through me. You know the truth about me. And really what I heard is, you know the truth about me that I wasn't ready to know about myself. And the last card to come out here is, I feel you leaving me behind. This is the masculine's ego here, seeing the divine feminine rising in her power, moving on with her life. And this is him feeling, kind of sitting in his regrets, feeling that dissatisfaction with his current life. And also feeling as though he let the divine feminine down here. But remember, the overarching theme of this reading for this divine masculine is that whether he realizes it or not, even in his hopeless state, how he feels a bit hopeless or despairing here, he is undergoing this powerful, divinely orchestrated process of healing. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And I feel that that could be a message of guidance for either the feminine or the masculine in this scenario. So if you are resonating with this reading as the divine feminine or the divine masculine here, and you would like to really shift this situation energetically to clear out or assist your twin in clearing these energy blocks, gradually raising yourself onto your highest timeline through powerfully shifting your vibration, shifting your frequency, I really recommend exploring my twin flame 7-chakra clearing subliminal meditation. This comes from my website, soundandsoulful.com. So as you can see on the screen, on this website, I've created over 100 subliminals for all areas of life. So I have subliminals for physical appearance changes, for mood shifts like confidence and happiness, for material manifestations, for love and relationships, and of course for twin flames specifically. And as a member on my website, when you sign up for a 7-day free trial account, you can try out any subliminal I've created, including this twin flame 7-chakra clearing, which I will leave more information about in the pinned comment and description box under this video. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's reading. Please subscribe if you'd like to tap into our collective so I can bring forth more relevant, clarifying messages specifically for you in the future on this channel. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next reading.